Welcome to Good News Week. And the big news? Praise him! Praise him, ladies and gentlemen. On the Spanish island of Mallorca, plans are underway to build Holy Land, Europe's first Christian-themed fun park. Clearly, this is a new definition of fun I'm not aware of. Holy Land! Holy shit. Anyway. Holy Land has everything. It's a flat world after all. The Father, Son and Holy Ghost train. And if a ride is too turbulent, ask yourself, where would Jesus spew? The sideshows are great. Marvel at just who begat who. Get some free stigmata tattoos and be amazed by the incredible shrinking evidence of the existence of God. And thank God for Holy Land, because the undead walk amongst us. Books, films and stuff like Twilight and True Blood have spawned a secret society of self-confessed vampires. Or as we like to call them, suckers. People are being inspired by vampire stories to create their own form of spirituality. A spirituality based primarily on flapping their capes and going, "Look, I'm a vampire!" One 48-year-old creature of the night said, people often become vampires when they have a teenage identity crisis, then decide to prolong it for the rest of their lives. Most emos are actually failed vampires, which is just one more thing for them to be upset about. Little piggies. We love them all. We love them, don't we? Little piggies. All around Australia, the new most popular household pet is the miniature pig. Yeah. They make crackling good pets. Cracking. They make cracking good pets. Oh, after all, a cute little piggy that's been loved and hugged and snuggled, like one of the family, has the most tender meat of all. And unlike a cat or dog, when you grow bored of them, they're still delicious. They're very intelligent animals too. They can be trained to sit, open and close doors, but it can be very frustrating when you've forgotten your keys and the little pig won't let you in, no matter how much you huff and puff. Americans may have fallen out of love with Barack Obama, but the president is still an object of affection for the Chinese, who have remodeled him as a blow-up sex doll. Obama is the one with the tie, yeah? Oh, Obama. For those of you who like their men tall, dark and handsome, with the face the shape of a light bulb. The doll is pictured here with the Italian Parliament. Yeah. Can it bring you to an orgasm? Yes, it can! The doll was exhibited at China's recent sex culture festival. You see, China doesn't have sleazy, gimmicky sex pose. They have sex culture festivals. And they don't use tawdry skanks as models for their sex dolls. They use leaders of the free world. And they don't have orgasms. They have lofty genital adventures. For the glory of the Republic. There's even a Bin Laden sex doll. It's the only sex doll that blows itself up. There's been a Tony Abbott sex doll for years, but it's kept hidden so the real Tony can use it in private. It's a gift! There's a Kevin Rudd doll too, but Julia Gillard keeps it for herself. Yeah. And every now and then, she takes it roughly from behind. And that's the good news.
It's good news week. Someone dropped the bomb somewhere, contaminating the atmosphere and blackening the sky. It's good news week. Someone found a way to give the rotting dead the will to live, go on and never die. It's good news week. It's good news week.
It's a paper. Thank you. Good evening tonight, with only 2 shows to go before we have to get our squeegees out. The powerful thrust of Mikey Robbins.
Thank you.
Coming to Adelaide this Wednesday with her new show, Sexy Feelings, our special Canadian friend, DeAnne Smith. And star of radio, TV and stand-up stages around the world, the very attractive Dave Thornton. Is it too much? Is it too much? And they're giving the evil eye to the always lovely Claire Hooper. The very stylish Frank Woodley. And the quite relaxed Dave O'Neill.
Oh, yeah.
How are you all?
Good. You guys, you look a bit mad men. You look a bit... Yeah. And I look a bit 2.5 men.
They're the lawyers and you're the defendant.
How are you, Frank?
Good, really good. Yeah, I'm really excited. This is not like a joke or anything. I'm making a TV show next year and I've started working on it. It's going to be called Woodley and it's going to be physical and visual sort of comedy and I'm making it in January, February and it'll be on next year sometime. So
Oh, that's fantastic.
I'm absolutely
That's
right.
excellent.
So,
Who's in it?
We thought...
who's playing you?
we're getting Josh Thomas to play me.
Yeah, good.
I mean, it's good. I've been sort of training up because I take my physical comedy, very seriously.
Yeah.
So I've been sort of doing some training, hitting myself in the face with a frying pan, and working my hair for comic reactions. I do, I do 100 of them every day. Get up.
I've got a new TV show too. I'm replacing the girl on Pact of the Rafters who died.
Frank, do the thing with your hair again.
Go on.
It looks like a squirrel dry humping Peter Garrett.
Listen. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if that ends up in my show next year.
Anything new on the boards for you, Dave?
Oh, just doing a lot of gigs. Very exciting time of the year for me. And I'm doing a gig for the Cadbury Factory Christmas party. All right! They're not paying me, just in Freddo's, but I went on a tour of the factory for research, and so I could steal some shit. And the guy gets they're making Easter eggs at the moment, and he holds it up and goes, "This is a nude egg, and because I touch it, I've got to throw it out." I said, "There's a bin right here."
I should point out for anyone at home, do not think of Googling the words Cadbury tour.
Yeah, or nude egg. Probably be a mistake as well.
Do they still make snack?
Oh, they make chomp.
Okay, is this chomp anything like Crank? Remember the snack?
Snack with the different flavours.
Yeah, the snack. Oh, man, that was... Yeah.
They've started just making pineapple by itself.
Oh!
No, pineapple's
That's always the worst of the snack blocks.
Yep. Okay, first one to go is the Turkish Delight.
Yeah, that's awful.
No, that's great.
No!
What the
you have
fuck
no
are we talking about?
It's like we could be talking about a snuff movie. Chomp, chow, Turkish delight. What is even that?
Do you have a treat called snack?
Yeah, we have snack, yeah.
It's just
We
called
also
snack.
have a snack called Treat. We don't.
Dave, hello.
Paul?
You're a big confectionery fan?
Not much. This doesn't just happen, mate.
Come on, round of applause for the body.
If this was an American audience, they would have kind of gone, yeah, good on you, you're working out, and you could collectively hear the entire audience just go, you're a wanker.
You've been overseas for a while?
I have. I was actually at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, which was good. I performed there. But one of the things that was interesting, this was a couple of days before I was about to start the festival. I was really nervous there, and this was a couple of days before I was about to start my run of gigs. And I was late to go to a pub, and I was running down the road, actually, and this Scottish guy pulls over, and he's like asking me for directions, heavy Scottish accent, all this gear. And I'm kind of looked at him, and I went, mate, I'm an Australian, I'm not from around here. And he kind of looked at me, looked down the road, looked back at me, and went, Christ, how long have you been running for, pal?
When I first went there, I thought they all knew my name. Every cab driver. Because they go, pal. Oh, psychic cab. Anyway, sure. DeAnne, how are you?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Thanks
Are you
so
fresh in our country from...
Yeah, I just got
Canadian?
here a couple days ago, and I'm going to Adelaide to do my show Sexy Feelings.
Oh, be careful, it's Adelaide.
I love Adelaide.
Oh, you even heard what happened in the zoo one year.
Actually, if you do go to Adelaide, you do have to go and see the pandas at the Adelaide Zoo.
Oh, no.
If you like watching two black and white beanbags doing fuck all. No, seriously, I queued for an hour. Get on a bike, do something, King. And what are they exhausted from? Breeding? You know why they're almost extinct?
Why?
Think about it. What was the last person you want to root? Someone who looks exactly like you.
I don't know if I agree with that. I'm a big fan of the idea of cloning. Because I think I'd know my needs and wants.
Well, that's the reason why you're banned from the Hall of Mirrors.
And your new show? Yeah, sexy?
Yes, sexy feelings.
Sexy feeling.
I mean, maybe what you can't tell by looking at me is that I have a lot of feelings. A lot of them are sexy, and I just want to talk about that. I know it's hard to tell. I try to look sexy tonight. I know that when I try to look sexy, I just look like a well-dressed little boy. But that... I know that about myself. I look like a nerdy Justin Bieber. Who's into it, ladies? Fellas? Nobody. That's fine. Doesn't matter.
Have you ever been doing your show and actually had a sexy feeling?
Oh, yeah.
Like that's gone the whole distance? Because I really...
Have you ever done that?
No, because I really enjoy performing. No, I love it.
Mate, can you say the line the whole distance and then do the hair thing?
Does it ever go?
In fact, oh my God, I just went the whole distance.
We are going to start our show now with News Flash, team versus team. Against the clock, to keep them on their toes, Robbinses.
Yes, McDermott.
At the G20 Summit in Seoul, there was a display featuring dolls of all the leaders. What was wrong with the Julia Gillard doll?
Displayed her as human. Well, it's a kind of thing that happens to us all the time. Well, as Australians, we get mistaken for Austrians.
Austrians, yeah.
Oh, that always happens to me when I'm wandering down the street.
That's because you're always wearing lederhosen. And so Julia Gillard, the Australian leader, was dressed up in Austrian national dress, her doll.
They do have it, ladies and gentlemen.
That was very embarrassing because I got the Austrian thing wrong, but it was even worse for President Obama because he was dressed as a merkin.
I can't believe I had to...
Hey, look! Rows 7 to 9 are just getting it.
Can we have a quick look at Julia Gillard? There she is. And can we see the shot of Julia after they realised their mistake?
So
she came back.
What is the national dress of Australia? Bank clerk.
I think that's going to a Greek funeral, that one. Also at the G20, there were claims North Korea was going to attack the summit with chemical weapons. How?
They were going to poison some dogs and send them over and the Koreans would eat them. Because
Frank, isn't the most racist
That's factual.
anymore?
That's factual.
No, that's not. I don't think that is even racist. Like, for example, my niece...
I've eaten dog. I think we're stupid limiting ourselves basically to, poultry, a few cows, a duck occasionally. I like all sorts of meat, I tell you.
We all saw the photo that came out of Canberra. If a dog can eat a man... Oh, so there's the line!
This is meant to be a fast game, this one. Also at the G20, there were claims North Korea was going to attack the summit with chemical weapons. First, there was a poison-eating dog. We're not going to accept that. There was another way.
was it balloons? Was it like a hot air balloon coming over?
Thank you very much.
Someone shooting with an air rifle?
Thank you very much. That's it. Poison balloons, poison balloons. Poison balloons. Poison balloons. Poison balloons.
Poison balloons are good, but how would you get the poison balloons into the conference room?
You get the clown to tie him up, make him look like a dog.
Our last one's open now, ladies and gentlemen. A librarian from Perth has just made it into the Guinness Book of Records for his unusual collection of what?
Stolen books.
No, bizarrely enough, belly button lint.
Thank you.
And,
I knew that too.
Wow.
The people from that great city, they might feel embarrassed about that that's the person representing them, but I'd really like to purge the earth of people, urge the people of Perth to embrace. I don't want to purge the earth of people. I like people. They're some of my favourite things. Get behind him.
Is he still looking for contributions? Because I reckon I could.
He's been harvesting his belly button lint for 26 years.
Oh, it's his own.
Has 22.1 grams. He sold 3 jars of his fluff to a museum and is working on a 4th jar as we. Good luck, Graham.
Ask Joanne if this is true. because I don't know if he was pulling my leg, but he reckons the first time he ever went to bed with the woman who is now his wife, he went to the dryer and he got a whole lot of fluff and stuck it in his belly button to surprise her. Anyway, I don't know if it's true, but I really want it to be. Ready, love?
When I slept with Jamone, he had the fluff somewhere else.
The Robins team now on 6 points. The Hooper team 8 points. Coming up, Pure Evil. During the break, as we enjoyed John Travolta's undercarriage, both teams were given 3 clues to a recent strange but true story. Robin, Smith and Thornton got man's best friend.
I love you, Paul.
Oh, I've thought of something really bad, and I'm not going there.
Yeah, tell you what, you bring out 1 jar of peanut butter and I'm going home.
Oh, stop.
It's one of the strange things. He got given this the little costume, but that's actually yours, which was weird.
And bizarre, I don't normally wear it around my neck.
We also have exercise. Exercise.
Let's get physical. Physical. Work it.
Work those glutes, Smith. Work those glutes.
Yeah.
Now do some
I want to get that feeling you were talking about.
And we also have this, apparently.
What's happening? Why?
Jesus.
Oh, it's a disco gym. Look at that.
Anyone look like
It looks like you're fishing for gay men.
How'd you go today, Dave? Oh, I got through the village people. And I also brought down some close personal friends of mine.
You've got close personal friends?
Yep, I brought down Abby Dobson and Lara Goodridge. Well,
Abby Dobson, Lara Goodridge. You've got matching frocks. I wasn't expecting that. You got your frill.
We talked to each other on the phone before we.
Oh, you planned this in the red. It's gorgeous. Beautiful.
What did you say on the phone?
What are you up to, Abby?
Lara and I have got a new little side project together called Baby et Loulou.
Baby et Loulou.
Baby et Loulou.
It is all in French.
Yeah.
We sing in French.
Is that on the internet? Or is it...
Not yet.
So clearly you're both French speakers.
Yeah.
Oh, and you play an instrument in French?
And in French, yes.
Is that any different from playing it in English, or is it...
I just kind of tilt my head a bit more.
And she drinks more red wine when she plays it.
I think a lot of people would know you here from Foreplay as well, the group used to be in.
Still in.
Still in?
Yeah.
Big round of applause for Foreplay.
That is the first time you've ever said that, McDermott.
I'm a little bit embarrassed now.
If you guys want some gigs, Frank's got a new show, and I think he's looking for some extras or something in your new show, Frank.
Can you do this with your hair?
Okay, Abby, Lara, do you have something for us? Do you have a clue for us?
Yes, we have a song for you, but it's not in French.
Quel dommage.
Grew up in a town that is famous as a place of movie scenes. Noise is always loud, there are sirens all around, and the streets are mean. Even if it ain't all it seems, I got a pocket full of dreams. Maybe I'm from New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can't do. Hear it for New York, New York, New York.
Abby Dobson and Lara Goodridge. There. And Hooper, Woodley and O'Neill have a senorita. Oh, a senorita.
Oh!
Woohoo!
Ole! Ole!
Oh, right. Oh, that's good. Every time I do it, you'll go ole.
Ole, 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 ole.
I actually went to a flamenco dance class once, and the woman was so, like, you know, all that, and then she'd go, OK, yes, let's all try it again.
We also have safety equipment. How true?
Mate. Hang on, what happens when we go like this?
Maybe it's for all the fat kids now, where it's slow eating and then fast. Stop. Fast now. There's going to be a fast.
Different interpretation of fast.
Possibly it's a Saudi thing, and they use this during Ramadan. They just get around with the same concept.
Mate.
That's, I mean, you know, now you look really racist, but...
That's what they do in Ramadan.
You know what? Warwick Capper called, he wants his stuff back. He was a stop and go man.
Oh, was he? I thought you meant that he made jokes about Ramadan, and I thought I don't remember hearing any of this.
And finally we have this.
Well, we had Abby and Lara for the boys, so for the ladies, it's time for a little bit of... No, we're going to introduce the fantastic, newest, hottest talent around, the fabulous Andy Ball.
Andy Ball, ladies and gentlemen.
You've never heard of me before, have you, man?
How are you, Andy?
I'm pretty good.
You look very dapper.
Thank you. I tried for you, actually.
Oh, really? Oh,
well, you wear the jacket and
Where's the tie?
Oh, yeah, I'm not that into ties.
It's youthful, though. You've got a youthful, zesty sort of...
If you like Paul suits, you can get them at Oshkosh Bagosh.
This is yours?
That is mine, yeah.
When did this come out?
A month ago, I think. Yeah,
so it's pretty recent.
You don't really realise, because I'm a singer-songwriter, so I'm pretty much just still waiting tables and washing dishes. But yes, this came out.
Are you washing dishes and waiting tables? Is that what you're...
How will that affect my credibility on television?
Well, it's lovely to have you on the show.
Thank you.
And you have a clue for us?
I do. Girls on the avenue, they'll try to get you in, passing your way with a rosebud smile. But don't you slip in love with the girls on the avenue. I just had that feeling you guys were talking about.
All right then, Andy, thanks for that.
Thanks. Thank you.
Andy Ball! Andy Ball!
What a voice.
More of that magic and mystery at the end of the show. Now to the battleground called What's the Story? Mikey, DeAnne, Dave, show some interest, please.
Right.
Doing our best.
Boo! White guy in a suit. This can't be good. Thanks.
Yeah.
Auction.
They've sold they've sold an Asian family. No,
You two are really getting along. You own a house, I'm assuming.
I own an apartment, a flat. It was funny. Up until about 10 years ago, we called them flats, but now apartments just sounds so much more throw rug. I pay a mortgage, yes, which means I'm copying it up the sphincter like nobody's business. All the bank stands in particular, of course, that charming bank CEO, I think made $16 million last year.
Yep, 16 million.
I'll say it's 16... Like, you got to do that, really, when you say that. And the Reserve Bank went, we're going to put interest rates up just a little bit to stop the economy overheating, and the banks went, we'll go one better, we'll fuck them.
Can I just say I don't understand why this is news? Like, we all understand that banks... That's what... You guys have a bank called NAB. It's a verb. It's a verb that means to take or snatch or steal. We get this, right? We get this. That's your bank.
And let's face it, if we were to put a U in ANZ, it's where they're giving it to us.
I think we've got to start a graffiti campaign with that. You heard it first here, ladies and gentlemen. Bung a U in ANZ. Say Good News Week sent you.
Banks are being bastards. Surprise, surprise.
Bang, thank you very much. Following outrage at the bank's latest interest rate hikes, Commonwealth boss Ralph Norris has asked that the abuse be directed at him, not at his staff. So here we go. Ralph has bravely decided to wear the blame, the bespoke hand-tailored blame, crafted from the finest tanned flesh of the newly homeless. Norris earns over $16 million a year, homeowners. $16 million a year. His bank just made a record profit of $6 billion. But he feels your pain. In fact, not only does he feel your pain, he actually needs it to fuel his nightmare engine. Come on, my beauty! Norris said he'd prefer to increase rates with one big hit rather than two small hits because, as any professional boxer will tell you, if you get thumped by one really big hit, you're probably not going to get up again. He then went quiet and started whimpering for someone he'd only refer to as Rosebud.
See? If you're laughing now, you're feeling pretty smug, aren't you?
Ralph said he understood mortgage pain because he grew up on a tough housing commission estate in New Zealand, which he now owns. New Zealand, not the estate. Claire, Frank, Dave, catch up.
All right.
Is that the question?
What's the video?
It's a Frenchman.
Frenchman.
Oh, there's a pram being left outside the
Without
door.
no
Babies.
baby in it.
Oh, there's a balcony and a
French
Tobacco. I love that. I've been to that tobacco.
That's called a awning at La restaurant.
I heard about this story actually. There was a baby that fell out of a balcony and it bounced off the awning, and a man walking past just happened to. It fell 8 stories, and the man caught it, and then they were both run over by a bus.
What?
No, not the last bit. I couldn't.
That's unfortunately, the man was a French AFL player, and he caught it, went, oh yeah, and then kicked it.
That's it. They have 10 points. Frank Woodley, thank you very much. In Paris, an 18-month baby fell 8 stories from an apartment window, bounced off an awning, as Frank said, and was caught safely by a man who happened to be walking by. It was unusual for Philippe to have his arms outstretched like that. At the first sign of danger, the French usually put their arms up. See, it was quite amazing because he caught the baby and seconds later he was hit with the bathwater.
Throwing the baby out with the bathwater.
I believe the baby actually, when it was caught, it went, I was trying to end my life.
Existentialist.
I'm a hexistentialist. I just smoked on a girl while.
And a little beret in the flat top. Oui, oui. And other French cliches.
I will just mime my way up this ladder.
See, mums and dads, this is what happens when you put your baby on the naughty ledge. Even more incredibly, the cafe owner almost always keeps the awning closed. And only that week, the baby's family had moved from their flat above the Paris branch of Bamboo Spikes and Pitbull Terriers R Us. The little boy was all right. He was taken to a nearby hospital where he was kept under observation until someone opened a window. The Robins is now on 16 points. Hooper's now on 18 points. After the break, show you think you can mime. It's time for a different kind of mime. Frank Woodley, Dave Thornton, out the front. Here it is. Come over here. Both of you read this. You're both doing it. You're both doing this mime. You're working together. Let's do the mime.
A lot of whispering going on.
So, and we're together, we're going to do it.
Can you do it together? Do you want to take it for...
Sure. Is it all right if I just give this to my team?
No!
Is it all right if we just go over there and I go to NIDA for about 4 years?
Can we have a little powwow if we're going to do it together?
Oh, sorry about that. Now, Frank and Dave are going to do the mime together. Same story for both teams. The first lot who can decipher the mime and tell me the story takes the points. Make sense? Yep. Are you ready?
I think so. Let's get ourselves ready, Frank. Let's just loosen up.
Just relax. A little too relaxed.
You're a very beautiful man when prone.
This brings up bad memories for me. I live in Montreal. There's a mime school there. I used to date a mime. That happened to me in my life. Then the next girlfriend I got after that was also a mime. And then I had to wonder what it said about me. Like, I'm just really into pale, silent girls who like to pretend it's a lot windier than it really is. It was weird. It was weird. We broke up, though. I couldn't help but feel that there was a wall between us. True fact.
Wow. Did she break up with you? Like, was it just a bit of, like, What do we... Okay.
Are you going to do your mime warm-ups? Is that what you're doing, fellas?
Paul, is it just me, or does it look like Bill and Ben are going out on a date?
And I'm going to point out to Dave Thornton, there is heterosexual mimes too.
Heterosexual mimes? I'm in a freaking box, mate.
And guess what? I'm freaking talking.
I was actually... No, this is actually very sad. I was walking through a mall once and there was a guy who was very pasty and he was delivering an aquarium and it fell on top of him and he was trying to get out and he suffocated and people just gave him money. Okay.
If only that would happen to all mimes. Okay, fellas, you good?
Yeah.
You hot to trot?
Yeah.
Here we go. Your time starts now.
Okay.
It's a baby falling out of an apartment in France.
A house?
I can't see you.
A house.
So you guys in
Smile.
windows?
A U.
Oh, play school.
And an S. Us. US.
USA. America.
USA.
America. Well, that's what the spelling for a mime, but good. Okay, we're in America.
YMCA.
Oh, you got a gun.
You're writing something.
A census
You're a
taken.
government
Scientist.
They got it going, scientist.
American scientist.
American scientist.
Okay, one.
Oh, that's very mimey. Hang on, I'll do that.
Stepping.
Sneaking in.
Sneak. Spy.
stealing it.
American
Stole
scientist.
flowers.
He stole them.
He's got
It's a rose.
A rose? A flower?
a flower, a hand, a fist.
A stem. Stem cell research. Stem cell research.
That's you again.
I don't know.
American scientist, stem cell
Okay.
research. A dog.
Mouse over here, ladies and gentlemen. Mouse over here.
A mouse.
Two mice. Two mice. Two mice mating.
Okay, so hang on.
Two
A
mice.
rat. A mice. No, that's a mice. Oh, an elderly mice.
Old mice.
Mouse at first. Come on, you keep it up. Come on.
Strong mice. They made him young again. A beautiful strong mouse. It's the mouse version of Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito in Twins.
Oh, he's injecting. He's on the gear. The mice is on the gear. Oh my
It's the
God.
blood of the old mouse.
Okay,
It's
there's
the
a
new mouse.
blood transfusion between an old mouse and a young mouse.
Yes.
And that makes the old mouse horny.
They're drowning the mice.
Come on, someone.
Okay. They found, I've got this, American scientists have done experiments with stem cell research where they've taken blood from a young mouse against his will and put it into old mice, which my father used to wear as an aftershave, and it's made the old mouse more versatile, yet vampire-like has sucked the life out of the younger, more virile mouse, maybe?
Oh, it's like, I know, they've made a Twilight version with mice in it.
I'm going to give it to you. There was a bit of poetic
God bless
license
you.
at the end there. Brilliant from Dave Thornton and Frank Woodley. Yes, scientists at Harvard have surgically attached two mice, run the blood of the young mouse through the veins of the old mouse, and rejuvenated the aging rodent. I blame Twilight. And this is just what we need, immortal mice. Immortal mice! A regular trap won't work. You have to drive a toothpick through their tiny vamp mouse heart. When the team ran the blood from a 2-month-old mouse into a 21-month-old, age-related problems were reversed. So you can live forever on the blood of young virgins. Tony Abbott was right. It really is a gift. So, youth of Australia, I will come for you at night. Give me your blood. Over there now, 24 points over there, 26 points. Up next, hot spot. This is the hot spot. 6 brilliant performers, the tough questions about the news of the week, and one of Big Bird's contraceptive pills down the front there. Are we ready?
Yes!
Okay, what ride would you not want to go on at a Christian fun park? What ride would you not want to go on at a Christian fun park?
The Pope.
The cross.
The water slide, because you get on it and then halfway Moses would clear the water.
And then Jesus comes jogging up it.
Could be like the Father, Son and the Holy Ghost train, but instead of having ghouls come out, they just have like priests going.
I'm not taking part in the leper lucky dip.
I think it even sounds like Christian fun park. Like there's a fun park with just one guy called Christian going, just ride me.
What can you buy at the Holy Land gift shop?
You can buy a loaf and a fish and it lasts for ages.
Pope on a rope.
Oh, God, all right. Okay, oh, look, a Virgin Mary blow-up doll, but there'd be no holes in it, because, you know. I feel bad, but anyway.
A T-shirt that says, Jesus died for my sins, and all I got was this shame about my sexuality.
Not topping that.
Besides sex, what else could the Obama doll be used for?
I don't know what you can use it for, but it'd be excellent because there'll be no bush.
You could use them in like the UN so that every time they look at the doll, they'd just be there looking really excited. After any time anyone said anything, they'd be like, oh my God, Korea's just dismantled all the nuclear bombs. And he's there going...
How do you know if you're dating a vampire? How do you know if you're dating a vampire?
They only want to go down on you once a month.
Too hot.
That's about as hot as the spot's ever got. Hey.
I got a marshmallow on there now. It's bad.
I pity the fool that gets on that spot next. I'm not topping that.
I think this one's gone as well now. When is it okay to drink someone else's blood? Oh, this one's gone too. What's the best use for a miniature pig? Oh.
It's not like that!
Twirly, 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 twirly.
I was just gonna say bacon bits.
Bacon bits?
Bacon bits.
Bacon bits. Oh.
What else do you want from me?
I think at some stage we've all dreamt of this. Glove box rotisserie. Drive, crackling, drive.
This is really a use, but oh, this place is a mess just in that little area.
What else should we breed to make smaller? What other breeds could we make smaller?
Great white sharks. Make them that big. Come here.
You know what? I still think it would be, come here. Get off!
Chihuahuas. Like socialites with back problems. The little one. Put a couple in. Then at the end of the day, shake him out. You might have more than you started with.
What message would you like to send to the banks? What message would you like to send to the banks?
Stop chaining the pens to the desk. Really? Oh, we love you, we trust you, but we still chain the pens to the desk. Oh, I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't. Don't forget, you know where I live.
To that chick on the Westpac ATMs, I don't want a receipt. Yes, I'm sure of it. Stop being so f***ing smug. I've got no money.
Oh, no, and then the worst one. Would you like to meet the manager? Thanks to the one person who knows what I'm talking about. One person throw it to the bank account. This is like, the manager of this branch is like Doug for Curler. Would you like to meet him? Have you, what do you press yes, he comes out and go, hi.
If you caught a baby, what would you do with it?
I'd give it a kiss and put it back in the water.
Go to the doctor to see if there was any medicine to get rid of it. What it does, it didn't work. I was trying to catch a cold. I caught a baby. I stood out in the rain in Paris and I caught a baby. No, it doesn't work.
If I had a baby, I'd have to think that I got really, really drunk. Like, the kind of drunk where you just like lose all inhibitions, you're just like spending thousands of dollars at sperm banks, like super drunk.
I'd catch and go, pass, Frank!
That's it, ladies and gentlemen, we're done. Strange but True is next. That's it. It's over. Time to put Strange but True out for the night. Mikey, DeAnne, Dave, you had the dog.
In the name of God, give me my nuts back. But I am the one. Hey! I believe it's called a waggly tail.
How much is that doggy in the window? The one with the ludocerbic attitude.
We also have the exercise, the treadmill.
Okay.
From here, it just looks like you're moonwalking.
That's what I feel like.
We've got the mirror ball now. It's a very low mirror ball there, Dave.
Yes.
In the chest.
Higher. Well, that happens with age.
Wow. DeAnne, how fast will it go?
Let's find out.
Do you want to go faster? Okay.
It can't have gone any faster, Jim. It's only a treadmill.
That's it.
Oh. Beautiful. Fantastic. And also we have this.
Abby and Lara come back to the stage.
In a town that is famous as a place of movie scenes. Noise is always loud, there are sirens all around, and the streets are mean. Even if it ain't all it seems, I got a pocket full of dreams, like baby,
sensational A.B. Dobson, ladies and gentlemen, and Lara Goodridge. That's them. Thank you so much. Beautiful. Absolutely wonderful harmonies there, weren't they? Great harmony.
Beautiful voices.
Now, the clues. You as a bloodhound, I think, of some description.
Well, a doggy poo, he's...
We've got exercise, we've got
Disco
the treadmill,
ball.
the disco ball, and
New York.
the beautiful song New York. So what's it about? Put it together.
You're a
Give
North
me...
American, DeAnne?
Yes?
Yeah. And you, as such, you'd know Jay-Z.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yo. Always wanted to do it, never will again.
Good work, white chocolate. So it's got to be something then with... If it's dogs, it's not dogs in discos.
Well, it sort of is and it isn't. There's a new trend in New York, obviously, and it's not just... the disco lights...
New York being the song, New York.
Yes,
So it's,
yeah.
there places it somewhere.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. With the mirror ball, it's not just a gym, but there's now, like, day spas with gyms in that you take your dogs to...
dog?
Yes, because you're just too fucking rich.
They have it, 10 points, ladies and gentlemen, 10 points.
The worst part of that would just be going home drunk and waking up the next morning going, that's not my dog.
I don't know if you go to the disco with the dogs and party on with them. I think that's a weird sort of bestial sort of thing that you're getting into there. Yeah. It's a day spa, yes, yeah. But not for their owners. I don't think the owners go there and do
No,
that.
there's no way I'm getting in the sauna with my cat.
Yeah, but I disco with my dog.
Do you?
Yeah, my dog responds really well to hip-hop music. So, like, if you push the sofa back against the wall and you turn the music up really loud and you dance, dog goes mental, loves it. Barks along, jumps with its hands in the air. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
You've got a dog with hands.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, Claire. You're not confusing your dog with your husband Wade again, are you?
Hang on, which one goes on the bed?
Both do.
In New York, pets in need of a little extra TLC can now check into a state-of-the-art doggy daycare centre, complete with restaurant, fitness centre, nightclub, even private rooms for romance.
Get a real dog.
That's a real dog. It's done a rainbow poo. It's called the Fetch Club. And the first rule of Fetch Club is you don't bark about Fetch Club. The second rule of Fetch Club is cat. The gym has treadmills, exercise gear, spas, saunas, and many other things that can be pissed on. At 7 p.m, it's time for the doggy disco, complete with glitter balls, unless the dogs have lipped their glitter off. After arts and crafts.
Oh, wouldn't that be... I tell you, if your dog still had nuts, wouldn't that be cool? Dunk him in the glue, dunk him in the... then maybe just chase him around the backyard with a torch.
It'll look like he teabagged a fairy.
Stay. More Strange But True right after this. Strange But True, the kiss-off. Claire, Frank, Dave, your clues were the Spanish lady.
I'm fully dressed now.
Oh.
Yeah. Look at that.
Ole.
Yeah, all right, okay.
Muy bien.
Yeah. Ay, caramba.
We also have the road safety stuff. The road safety stuff is here.
I feel in this outfit, I feel like I'm a regular guy, and while like God is just surveying all the people He's created, and He's gone, must remember that one. Like I've been highlighted.
Be seen, be safe, and you've got a sign.
And I've got a sign that's little, so I'm some sort of safety warden.
Mm-hmm. And I have the fabulous Andy Bull, ladies and gentlemen.
Girls on the avenue, they'll try to get you in, passing you away with a rosebud smile. But don't you slip, don't you slip and
Andy Bull, ladies and gentlemen. Andy Bull, that was brilliant. I love that. What a voice.
Sensational.
Extraordinary
Beautiful.
voice. Beautiful voice. Extraordinary song, Girls on the Avenue. We've also got a senorita. I think that's what you symbolise.
Lollipop traffic warden.
Lollipop traffic warden.
Person
some sort of safety officer.
I think it's to do with because you know that song "Girls on the Avenue" is about
yeah, that's about like people,
street walkers.
It's like people who exercise.
No, like ladies of the night. It's about ladies of the night.
Oh, shift workers.
No. It's about hookers.
Hookers, basketball.
No, hose.
Hose, farm related.
No, like moles.
How long's this going to go?
It's Frank. It's about prostitutes.
Oh right, okay, good. So relate somehow in
Am I
Spain.
meant to be a prostitute, Dave?
No.
You're just representing Spain, I believe, not the
right,
If you are,
His song is the.
If you are a very expensive one.
Thank you. Shut up.
Why is that considered a form of flattery? That's what I would like to. Is that considered you're a high-class hooker, sweetheart? Oh, thank you so much.
Somehow in Spain,
Yes.
when people visit prostitutes,
They go.
but I kind of somehow get involved, going, you want to get your money's worth? Okay, and all right, wrap it up.
No, well, I think what it is that because they work on busy streets, the prostitutes, they're making them wear these Be Seen, Be Safe vests.
Right.
And I think the clients have to put the orange traffic cones on.
They've got it. 10 points. Thank you very much. Don't
I actually heard they tried to put in a sign that said speed hump, but people just got confused.
Also, slippery when wet was up as well.
And wrong way, go back.
Prostitutes working on the streets outside of town in Catalonia have been ordered to wear fluorescent jackets to prevent road accidents. And there are the girls. There's an indication of the happiness of the men. In this town, if the hooker you stop for is bright yellow, she may not have hepatitis. The vests aren't flattering and make the girls look like council workers. The prostitutes hate it, but road crews are making a lot of extra cash from really drunk businessmen. To really help them stand out, the council has recommended that girls also use megaphones. Get your blowjobs here!
You were surprisingly good at that.
Thank you. So in the underpass tonight, Mikey Robbins, DeAnne Smith and Dave Thornton scored a hazardous 146 points. Overtaking Claire Hooper, Frank Woodley and Dave O'Neill on 87 points.
Yes! That's a victory. That's a victory.
There was a lot of extra points in the hot spot for DeAnne Smith with 2 crackers, ladies and gentlemen. 10.com.au/GNW is the place to get the podcast, see more stuff, or buy our new book, Fluorescent Prostitute Spotting for Beginners. There's one. I know it's a long way off, but our first show is in February next year, and we're doing a huge special from the State Theatre in Sydney. Tickets are on sale right now from ticketmaster.com.au, so get moving. It's going to be bigger than Barack Obama's special attachment. So we say last good news week for the year next Monday and leave you with the good news for the week ahead. Tomorrow is International Day of Tolerance. Fuck that! It's also World Chronic Obstructive Pulmonary Disease Day. Good luck finding a greeting card. Beijing will host the 2010 Digital Media Awards, or at least a very convincing knockoff of the 2010 Digital Media Awards. Friday is International Men's Day. International Men's Day on Friday. The one time we don't have to pretend we have complex inner emotional states and can just spend the whole day wanking and smashing shit.
And that's different to...
Oh, not for me. Every day of my life. Qantas will celebrate its 90th anniversary. And if you look at the engine on your left, you'll see a spectacular fireworks display. Good night.